Hi guys, how you doing? It is, what day is
Wait,
it today?
to December 7th, it's a Tuesday,
Tuesday.
2021. Um,
Yeah,
this is our fourth week
fourth week.
here.
So we're getting water again. So we're at the boat launch area, which is that way. So anyways, we're just waiting for the water to fill up in the tank. And so week number 4, we've had a few things go on. The insulation of the utility shed has really worked out well. I think we were, without it being insulated, um, and the door not being shut the proper way, I think we were getting maybe 3 days out of a 20-pound tank
A
of
propane.
propane.
Yeah.
And then when we fixed that door, it went up another day to 4 days. And then when we did the insulation
Yeah.
and the vapor barrier and that, and made sure the door was closed, we're at day number 7 now, and it's still not out. We're not home yet, but possible. But that's good. So if we're going to use propane, we may as well try to use as least as possible. Um, so that's good. That's a positive thing. Uh, so I got a $11.99, I believe, was the price. Kind of like a flat toboggan, like a plastic uh, sleigh. And so I'm using that instead of the wheelbarrow to get the wood from the wood pile and slide it over to the wood crib. And it was great. I have enough wood to go on that sleigh. Easily pulls. I mean, I could pull it with one finger, and I could easily fill the crib in one shot. So that's great. Less work. Work smart, not hard. I like that. There's just so much to do, and I'm not a young guy anymore, so sometimes it takes on me physically. So we both come up with ideas to make it a little bit easier and make more sense. So we can show you that when we get back. We'll also be using the generator today to pump the water over from this tank in the trailer to the tank that's inside our utility shed. We've ran quite a bit low. We had a kind of a storm yesterday, really cold, lots of gale winds. And so we shoveled out in that. And yeah, so we're going to be filling up the tank halfway like we did the last time. And then we're going to go back and we're going to come back here again and fill it. So we're going to basically get almost a full tank over to our place today. So then we'll have enough water for a little while. Um, to connect with that, I guess we did touch on the fact that we're waiting for our well. We've got the stake in. We're just waiting for the estimate, and we're waiting for a few things. We are next on the list, but I really don't know what that means. So um, the the plan is, as right now, is that they won't be digging the lines during the winter time. So what we'll probably do is we'll run a hand pump right from, and the hand pump I showed you guys, and I believe in one of the episodes. Um, we're going to hook it to the well. We're going to hand pump the water right into the tank inside the utility shed. So that's all we have to do. So there's no more traveling here, except for coming to fish. And there's a couple signs behind me that tells us about the fish here. So pike, one of the easiest fish to catch.
And I don't mean to be distracting, but there's like some creepy ice sounds, and I keep having to
Oh,
look because
there's a dock in behind us,
there's a dock right here,
and
and there's some really creepy sounds. And there's actually a truck here, and no one's in it, so it's kind of like creeping me out a little. Um, there's just like somebody's pickup truck there, and yeah. Anyways,
but it's sunshine, and there can't be that many creepy things going on when it's daylight, right? Right. Um, so
don't be deceived.
we got a really deep freeze. It felt like minus 28 yesterday, and now the sun's shining, and I think it's minus 16 or whatever, and it's actually feels kind of nice, minus 16.
Yeah,
So
after we've had negative 23 yesterday, feels like negative 28. Well, that was just this morning. Negative 16 just kind of feels like a breath of fresh air.
I really think that the reason why people that live up here don't really notice the cold is because you do kind of get used to it. It goes way more cold than you can ever imagine, and then it goes back and forth. So minus 16 here doesn't seem like minus 16 at home. I know you guys, Midwestern Ontario, have been having a lot of snow and freezing rain and that's the kind of thing that I don't like. You won't see that here now. Very, very little of freezing rain and that. You'll either have snow or else it'll get so cold that it won't snow.
ridiculous, but the water is tested and community uses it. So we actually did 2 trips this time to get water, and we left the hose out while we were getting the second load, and it froze. So now here we are, hoping that it thaws out in time before the stuff in the tote freezes up on us, because it's negative 16 degrees out today. It's an ice cube, everybody. A big ice cube. But thankfully, we have some warm days coming next week that we'll be able to put a little bit of water on top of it and then empty it into the one inside. Thinking maybe Sunday. It's supposed to be sunny, and I believe a high of +3. A balmy +3. Work with it. That's all we can do.
wood bucket, and it's wood time.
So we have a little cradle here that we keep close to the front door that we cover up with a tarp. Today's also Friday, so it's the day of preparation, so we try to actually get a little bit more on Friday, so we have lots for the Sabbath. Now it's just kindling.
Okay, Canadian Tire, $11.99. It beats this wheelbarrow over here.
That wheelbarrow, it has been beaten from the looks of things.
The tire's flat, there's a couple holes, but other than that, it's great. Okay,
It did the job while we needed it.
here we go. This is the fun part. Not really. Wait 1 second. I suggest maybe shoveling the snow off the tarp before you start.
How many loads of the wheelbarrow do you think that would be?
Fill that crib 3 or slide it, but I made it this far. We're taking this much.
Are you excited that we're within reach? Are we within reach? So exciting. Okay, okay, buddy. Are you gonna help with the wood? What was that?
There, so we got a bucket of wood here, what we have in there, and then here. So we probably have enough for at least 2 days, maybe even 3. A little bit of work. Work smart, not hard. There's too much stuff to do.
Somebody found the rabbit tracks or the smell. Did you find a rabbit, Charlie?
Get him. Get him. Get the rabbit.
You smell him?
Get it.
You think he lives there? Look at his tail.
Fix my fuel line.
Did he go for a buzz on the four-wheeler? Hasn't been cooperative for us to be able to get that fuel line changed, so the leak's been there for a while, so we'll just play instead. He's gonna get it. If you don't have a snowmobile, I guess a four-wheeler will work. We got through our first storm this week, Sunday and Monday, and then it stormed again Thursday. So we got a fair bit of snow this week, and that kind of stopped us from doing a lot of stuff that we wanted to do. But Wednesday we were able to get into Thunderbay, and we got ourselves a chainsaw. So we'll be able to get into our property and cut up those fallen logs so that we will have that for our firewood for next season. And what else happened this week? The water situation. Yeah, we'll just roll with the punches. We're supposed to have some warmer temperatures coming up, so we ended up having that freeze on us, and we'll just put some other water on top of it and hope for the best and get that in until we get our well drilled. So you just kind of gotta roll with the punches, keep a positive mindset, and do what you can. You gotta work with it. You can't really change that. So all in all, still a great week. Look at that sunshine. So guys, I just want to remind you, life's just way too short.
Hey, take any adventure you
Take
can.
any adventure that you can.
It's not cold, I swear.
Who ended up getting the snowiest?
I think it was me. I got beard to catch it.